Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjane.co.uk, and today I'm taking part in the Stamp Around UK video hop, and the theme this month is geometric. So I have made a geometric winged pyramid style gift box, and I've used the Masterfully made designer series paper for this, and I absolutely love it. It's got like realistic sort of almost pictures of paper flowers, and I just love it. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful paper and it's got lovely colours, and as the theme was geometric, this box is obviously pyramid shaped, and it has these triangle wings on the side as well. It's a really unusual box shape, so if I open it up to show you inside, I'll just open it like that, and you can see that it sort of bends in the middle, just like that, and you can actually put anything sort of in one half of it, close it up, pull your ribbons through, and then tie a little knot, and it sort of secures the contents in place. It's really cool. Love it so much, and it meets the brief for geometric shape, so that's really good. So yeah, I'll just tie another little bow here. So this is today's project, so without further ado, we'll get on. So you need 2 pieces of cardstock, and they need to be equal, so you could have 4x4, 6x6, 8x8, 10x10. Today I've chosen to make an 8x8 because I like the size of the box, and to start with, you score it at 4 on both sides, just like this. So on one of the sides you need to score or make a little mark at the 2-inch mark, and again at the 6-inch mark. So you've got a 2-inch mark, 6-inch mark, either side of your scoring at the 4. So you only do that on one of the sides. Then you're going to need to get your ruler out, and you're going to need to do some additional scoring. And so I always start at that point just up there, and then I'm going to take it to this point here in the middle. So I'll just draw a line with me using my stylus, just like there. So I've got a score mark there, and now I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to start it here, just make sure I'm in the right place, yeah, and then I'm going to bring that down. So you're making a V pattern just in there, and you're going to repeat that again here. So you've got your little notch mark there, take it to the center, just double check you're in the right place, yeah, and then score down like that, and then you're going to repeat that just here. So this is the scoring you need to do at the top, and then at the bottom here you need to score from the corner on the outside middle to the bottom, and you need to do that both sides. So just like this, just make sure, lovely, just like this. You really need to try and be as accurate as you can be with this, because it does make a difference to the end project if you're a little bit off. There we go. So that's just there. Firstly, before I do any burnishing, I'm going to actually cut away here. So I'll just get my paper snips out. I'm going to cut up this line. I'm actually going to cut really close to where I have scored, because I actually do want to cut the score line out if I can help it, because it's just a tiny bit of bulk that I don't need. So you can see that I have, if I bend this over, you can see that I've cut it up. I'm just going to snip that away. Oops. Okay, snip that away, and then it just looks like that. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to burnish these 2 triangles at the bottom, like this. Just like that. So they've both been burnished just there, because they're going to end up eventually folding over each other to create a pyramid shape. And then I'm going to fold this one like that. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take this inner one, and I'm going to fold it like this. I'm going to do exactly the same with the other side, and I'm going to hopefully have these line up relatively well. Let's wait and see. And I'm going to burnish like so. And then lastly, I'm going to bend these out. And these will be my winged bits. Okay. Doesn't make any odds. And then basically this will meet like this, and that will become part of the box. So I am going to put my 2 pieces of my designer series paper just in here. So I've got my designer series paper just here, which is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to find the 1 7/8 point, and I'm going to mark it with a pencil just like that. And then so I've got the pencil mark there, and I'm just going to bring it down here. So I've got the pencil mark in the center, and I have the corner just here, and I'm then going to trim that away, and I'm going to literally repeat pencil mark there, edge, corner just there, and I'm going to, there we go. Now I'm going to keep these pieces because I'm going to use them on the wings. So I will do that 4 times so that I've got my 4 triangles. I need to glue my triangles on this bit here and this bit just here. So I'll get my liquid glue out. And I will pop it on here and just pop some there. So I do want to make sure it goes quite close to the edges. So I'm trying to, but I don't want it to be too thick and spill over. So I'll just pop it like that, and hopefully it will give me enough of a clear little mark around each side. There we go. Tiny bit of overage on the glue just there, but that's not too bad. This is a fresh glue pot, so, and then I'll do the same on this one. So I'm just going to try to be a bit less exuberant with the glue. And then I'll put some in the middle, just here. And then I'll try and repeat on this side. Lovely. Okay. And then I'll just press those down. And that is some of the box completed. And then I'm going to put some wings on the outside just here. So I'm going to take some of those pieces that I just cut off, and I'm going to pop them like that on there. So the opposite side of the paper. And this is the Masterfully made designer series paper. It's absolutely stunning. It's got really vibrant prints on it. Lots of flowers, but not like traditional. It's very gorgeous paper actually. I love it, and I love all the colours in it. And it's got like these torn paper effects on it as well for scenery shots of like hills made with like torn pieces of paper. It looks really fab. So those are the images for the paper. And I'll press that one down just like that. Lovely. Okay, so next I need to glue these 2 together. So I'll pop some glue along the edge just here and just here. There you go, and a little bit in the middle. And then I'm literally going to fold it over and glue it together. So I'll use my bone folder to try and bring that up. There we go. And then I'll just separate it to make sure it looks okay and that we haven't got too much leakage. Just there. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to leave that dry for a second. Now I'm going to cut along here because I just want to leave a little bit on the inside, but I want to keep the integrity of the bit that's glued, but I also want to make sure that when I make my box up that I do have enough space to be able to put something into it. So next thing I need to do is glue the base just here. So I use a little bit more glue along here, and I will glue this into place. Like so. And then I'm going to glue it by putting one piece on top of the other and trying to keep it as aligned as I possibly can. And then I'm going to press down and use my bone folder to make sure that's really well glued. Okay, so that is part of my half of my box completed. I'm going to repeat the whole process and then I'll glue those two together. Okay, so these are both pieces now and they're both really identical, and I'm going to be putting one on top of the other. It doesn't really matter which way round you do it. You know, you can try it both ways and work out which one you think fits the best. But they should be quite identical, so they should look pretty similar. So I'm going to put some glue onto this one, and I'll pop some glue along the bottom here. So this is a truly reinforced bottom because it will eventually, when it's completed, we'll have 4 layers of cardstock on the bottom. There we go. So I think that is about as close as to the edge as I need to go. And I'm literally going to very carefully make sure this is completely in. Hold it together and then make sure the bottom looks like it feels secure. And just hold it together and just gently press down to allow some pickup to happen just there. And then I'm probably going to put my bone folder inside and just wiggle it along just to make sure that the bottom is picking up. And I'll poke it in both sides. But I don't want to separate it yet. When I do separate it, I want it to separate like that so it creates that lovely little shape inside to hold whatever my contents are. Okay, so I'm now going to punch my holes in these lovely bits just here, which is where I'm going to tie my ribbon. So I'm going to hold them together. I'm going to use my crocodile just here, and I'll go close to the edge and hole punch just like that. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to do exactly the same with this side. I'm going to go close to the edge and hole punch. They're relatively close to each other, so that's exactly what I was hoping for. I'm going to use this gorgeous silver ribbon and I'm going to thread it through and tie a little knot. There you go. And then I'll thread it through this side. Oops. Lovely. And then I'm probably going to need to tie bows. So I want a little bit. So I'll tie a little knot, and that'll keep my keep this little lid bit closed. Just trim this off like so. And then I've stamped out a little hello, and the hello is from the Artistically Inked stamp set, just there. And then I'm going to use the tailor-made tags. I've used this one just here, and you can see that I've shortened it. So I cut it out and then I put it back in with that end slightly shorter, so it made it a short little tag, which I thought looked really cute on here. So I'm just going to thread that through just like that, and then I'll tie a cute little bow, fingers crossed anyway. This is quite nice ribbon because it's quite sturdy, so it does give a nice little bow shape. There we go. So that looks pretty cute like that, doesn't it? Loving the look of this box. And then I'm going to put a little gem on my little hello tag. So I'm using the 2022 to 2024 in colour dots. I'm going to use the nudie mauve one. Just take the middle dot, and then you need one little dot on this, and I'm literally just going to pop it here on the end just as a cute, whoops, little embellishment just there. Lovely. I just wanted to show you that I'm left with these 4 triangles, and this is the only pieces of excess designer series paper that I'm left with, and I do have some of the cardstock that I'm left with because I cut it 8 by 8. And what I did with the original lot, and I think I'll do it again with this lot, is I created this geometric card to match. So it matches that one just here, and covered a piece of the envelope flap with the designer series paper. And I literally stuck this on to some of the cardstock that was left over from this one, and then I just simply cut it out, and then I chopped off the ends just here, and I put my pieces down, and then with the excess bit that I'd taken off, I put these little bits at the side just like that, and I put this sending you a handmade hug little sentiment on there as well. So I like to use all of the pieces up, so I thought that sort of complemented. So I thought that the gift box with the card looked really good. So I'll probably do exactly the same with the pieces that I've left over here. And what I'll do is I'll make a YouTube short and pop it on. So in a couple of weeks' time, keep an eye out on all my videos coming out on my shorts. And you'll hopefully see a speeded up version of me making a card with the scraps from the box that I've made today. And these are the completed projects. This is my geometric themed winged pyramid gift box, and I've made it for the theme for this month for Stamp Around UK Video Hop. Please do follow the links below to all of the amazing demonstrators that take part in the Stamp Around UK hops, and there should be a lovely list of other demonstrators that have created projects with the geometric theme this month, and do hop along once you've finished watching this video. If you like any of the products that I've used today and you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you live within any of the countries in Europe that Stampin' Up sells in, please do consider shopping with me. I would be honoured. I'll put links below to my shop. I do send out every single month if somebody shops with me and they have a qualifying order, I send out a lovely thank you pack to them in the post, and that is UK and Europe wide, so please do consider giving me a go and seeing if you like the packs that I send out. Also, if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up and you'd like to join my team, again, either reach out to me or follow the links below. You can access my join link there, and also you can access my website as well, and it's got lots of information on that in there and ways of contacting me. Okay, I think I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.